Hello, everybody. Thank you for watching Liberian TV Network. This is your boy Jefferson. On my other YouTube channel, they call me Jeffy T. I'm your Liberian brother. First, I want to start with I believe in Liberia. I believe that in Liberia, there should be a balance. Whether you're a soccer player, you're a musician, you're a model, you're an actress, you're an actor, whoever you are, you should have a fair chance to pursue your dream. So for me, I believe in that. And on the channel, I will be shining spotlights on Liberians who are making something of themselves. Today, I'm going to be interviewing Liberian actress slash model. She's a supermodel. So people, be patient with us as she try to come online. If she tried to, I know the internet system in Liberia is not that good. So in case of any technical difficulties, I will try to call her so you can hear her voice at least. But she is coming online, my friend Dearest. She will be here. I'm sure she's trying to get online. I will try to call her in a few minutes in case she's having some technical difficulties. But people be patient with me. This will be good. I have one of my friends too. His name is Fidel, who's supposed to come here who's supposed to come online. And this guy is a super fan of Liberian TV, but overall, he's a super fan of Liberia. He loves Liberia so much. He loves to talk about good things about Liberia. He want to promote Liberia. He want to do everything. So this is not just me. I have a lot of people coming online, and we will be chatting today. Um, so keep watching. Zawadi M, my friend Fields. Yeah, Fields is coming. Zawadi M, my friend Fields is coming, and he will be chatting with us. He said my co-host because he's a super. When you running away, Zawadi M, when you put that little sign there, running away. You know, when you see this, it's like running away. It's yeah, just running away. Fields a good guy. Hello. Yes, she is. Your internet is doing good. Congratulations. A lot of people when they try to come online. Oh, okay, your mic it's mute. Is there any way you can check out your camera? It's muted.
Okay.
Oh, now I can hear you. Congratulations. A lot of people try to come online. They usually have difficulties from Liberia, from Ghana. I was just interviewing Liberian superstar, and he was having he was having trouble coming online. You know him, Jizino. Everybody know Jizino. So how you doing?
I'm alright. How are you?
Okay. I'm so happy to interview you after having great conversation with you. You were an amazing person. I saw your vision and all the stuff that we talk about. My friend Zawadi M is online before we continue. I think she's commenting. She said, I hope you all doing well. Take care today and be blessed. My friend Zawadi M, she's one of those people that believes in Liberia. She's always doing things for Liberia. She's promoting Liberia. But overall, today is about you. Let's talk about you. How is everything going?
Pretty well. Everything is.
Okay. All right. So how's what really you were a model, you were an actress. What really inspired you to become a model in Liberia? You know, I'm from Liberia too. I know when I was back home, when you're trying to do something else, when I told people I want to be a filmmaker, people said that, oh, you want to be a filmmaker? They think everybody should be a doctor, be a president, be a lawyer. What really inspired you?
Um, it was just like from within. The passion is just from within.
Yeah,
Felt like it and looked so much like it. And
yeah,
I'm usually my best self when I'm in front of the camera.
yeah,
So there's no way I could have, you
yeah,
know, done something else
yeah,
because I just feel kind of fulfilled when I'm doing what I do.
yeah.
So
So,
that
yeah. Oh, before we continue, I want to ask you a question. Are you a friend with my good friend, my friend, somebody that we all know, Wookie Dolo, because you have the same last name.
oh yes, I know her.
Is she your sister or family?
No, she's not my sister.
So it happened that you both have the same last name.
Yes, cause
Wow. When I saw that, I was like, okay, maybe it's our sister Wookie Dolo, the former Miss Liberia. It's good to have you on the show. My Liberian, just to let you know, my Liberian TV fan, they are very loyal and they will comment, they will do all of that. My friend Zawadi M, like I said, she will blow this place. People don't like Zawadi M take over this thing because she's a super fan of Liberian TV. Um, One of the questions that I want to ask is that what are some of the challenges that you go through in Liberia as a model or actress?
Um, as a model in Liberia, there are many challenges,
Mm-hmm.
but I will just talk on two that I
Mm-hmm.
face personally. So you are either underpaid,
Mm-hmm.
pay little, or no pay at all.
Wow.
You know, and then sometimes people make advances at you sexually because they feel like, oh, you're model, so you are into this, you are into that. People have that wrong perception about modeling in Liberia,
Yeah.
and so they make some sexual advances at you because you are a model.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And mostly the one of the main the main challenge I'm faced with, is the paying. You getting me?
Yeah, I'm getting you.
Yes, it's the paying part where brands will want to work with you, but they don't want to pay fully for your brand. You know,
Mm-hmm.
this is something that people do. People
Mm-hmm.
do it for passion and everything, but they put in their work, they put in their
Mm-hmm.
time, they put in their resources.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, in all fairness, they should be paid for what they do. You
Yeah.
know, so but it's not like that. It's not the case.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
that's a major challenge.
Yeah, I know when I was back home, it's like that's one of the reasons I want to really like meet with people, talk about these kind of things because it's like I don't just want to talk to politicians or people who are certain level lawyers and other people. I want to also talk to people from different level at different level and talking to somebody like you and talking about these kind of stuff. I think we all can work hard to make that different, to make things work. For me, my passion is to play a part in making Liberia better. I saw you took picture with Bonita Yuri, who also a Liberian that is recognized for doing certain jobs in Liberia. She has a nonprofit organization. She's one of those people that I want to interview too. What's the collaboration between you two?
Belinda is one of my closest friends,
Okay.
and so we just coming up with this idea of mentoring young girls into their full potentials in their career, but it
Mm-hmm.
is not fully structured yet. It is something that we're coming up with, you know,
Mm-hmm.
not defined, so we don't have a name for it yet. But it is
Okay.
something to work on,
Yeah.
because a lot of young girls trying to pursue their career in entertainment and other places, but they have some hitches and they don't have nobody to talk to. They don't have, the right advisors and coaches,
Yeah.
people that they look up to. So we're trying to create that opportunity for a lot of young girls that
That's
are
a
trying.
good, yeah, that's a good thing. From your point of view, what inspired you to want to go that direction? I know you're a young girl yourself, but why did you think about it and say, you know what, I want to do this? You
Yeah,
know?
because for me, being a model in Liberia, before I could become one of the best models in Liberia, it wasn't
Mm-hmm.
all rosary and easy for I worked my way to it, and I never really had anybody looking up to advise me. And
Yeah.
based on that, I made a couple of mistakes,
Mm-hmm.
that if I was to go back 2 3 years, I wouldn't do those things that I did. Some of those things I wouldn't do.
Mm-hmm.
I would have done them differently.
Yeah.
So I believe that if I can teach somebody else, oh yes,
Mm-hmm.
I did this, I
Yeah.
didn't do this,
Yeah.
that way it will make their journey a little easier for them, so that they
Yeah.
don't have to look like I did.
Yeah. I know
Yeah.
I know you are an actress. Do you know my friend Koto Davis? She's a
Ah, Yes, I know Koto
Yeah,
Davis.
we both chat a lot on Facebook. She's a very good person, to be honest with you. She's a very good person. She
Eh,
believes in Liberian entertainment.
she is. We talk too, but I haven't explored my acting career yet.
Yeah,
I'm yet to do that because I feel like if I want to, I'm somebody. I'm a perfectionist,
yeah,
so I haven't found the right movie or whatever way to
yeah,
start up that part
yeah,
of my career yet. So it's just on pause. But I know Koto Davis, and she's a
yeah.
nice woman. She's like a mentor to me. I look up to her.
That's nice. I
Yeah.
know she's believing in entertainment. She believes in everything. Every time I post, because one thing when we were chatting, I didn't tell you about. I'm a filmmaker in the U.S. here.
Right.
I work in the entertainment business, media business in U.S. in the U.S. And when you say entertainment, people perceive it different. But I work in the media business in the U.S. here, filmmaking, TV, and everything, and I work with people like Oprah Winfrey and other big name in the business here, live events and other things. And so every time I post a picture of doing something during production, Koto Davis, she always liked it. And sometimes I told her to be on my show, and she was so excited to do it. So I think she's a great girl. But anyway, today is about you. Let me keep talking about you. Do you guys have an agency in Liberia that people go through to book you?
No, I am. I've been working on my own since I
Okay.
think
Hmm.
LEC has done it. I'm in darkness.
Whoa, man! We can hear your voice. We will just accept it for now.
Okay, let me see if I can
Wow,
have
we can see you, but you are blue black right now. But we can still see you
right.
and make our show dramatic, which is good for some people. And I have a lot of people watching right now, so it's okay as long we can hear your voice. LEC said, "Hey, don't ask about agency."
Okay, so I'm trying to get um power from the generator, so we'll soon have light.
One of the
But
amazing
thing,
one of the one of the amazing thing is your internet is so good. I was talking to Marlene the last time, Marlene Giselle,
yeah,
Jabo. I don't know if you know her.
sure.
Yeah, and the last time I was talking to her, her internet was a little bit something, but then we got going. And for you, your internet is so great. I think, and then I was talking to Gizino. He's a superstar, Liberian superstar. He's doing a great job right now. And his internet was tripping a little bit, but I think he was a little bit, you were out of his house. But for you, it's like, I'm not having internet problem. That's why I really want to have a good conversation with you.
But you having at least problem.
And then LEC, those people I need to go to the Liberian Electricity Corporation and talk to them.
Yeah.
And so we are talking to Liberian superstar, supermodel. She got things going. She's always representing Liberia, and you guys mess this up. LEC, come on, do your job. You got one job.
Right.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. I don't know what you want. What we are waiting to say that yet. Like we can still hear you, so you can still talk, and we can still keep things going while we are waiting for the generator to do things. We are not going to see you for now, but at least it's better for the people to hear your voice. That way they know I'm not doing calabule. You are actually on the show.
Yes.
So what do you guys have agency in Liberia?
So there are a lot of modeling agencies in Liberia. Like my
Mm-hmm.
friend has one. There are models, and then
Mm-hmm.
have others. But I'm not signed to any modeling agency. I'm
Okay.
alone. You know
So what's the model agency name? In case I come to Liberia, I want to be a model.
the are models. They're um. I think they're the best modeling agency right now in Liberia.
What's the name?
Are models.
I model.
Yes.
Oh, really? Like the I.
Yes, I
Oh,
model.
really? That's a good name, though. I model. Yeah, I believe in myself. I can model. All right, now I know where to go when I come to Liberia.
Okay.
If I want, no, I'm just joking. I will stick with my filmmaking and come to Liberia, do a good movie with my friend Koto Davis and other people, get you into that movie, get other people going, and promote LIB on a higher level.
Right.
Um, that would be something really good. Um, so, what's your vision for Liberia? I know every young Liberian that I talk to, they want to see good things. Oh, good, that's good. We can see you now.
Yes. So for, based looking at, I have a lot of visions for Liberia, but
Okay.
specifically for the entertainment part,
Mm-hmm.
I just I just wish that the Liberian entertainment industry at large can
Mm-hmm.
become profitable and beneficiary to those that
Yeah.
portray real arts and talent.
Yeah.
Because a lot of artists, models, and a lot of people in the entertainment industry in Liberia,
Mm-hmm.
um, they are yet to, you know, have benefits from their arts and craft
Okay.
based on how the industry is structured and blah blah blah, economy and all of that.
Yeah.
So there's little or no benefits at all.
Yeah.
So it's my goal and vision that there can be a lot of stuff put into place
Mm-hmm.
where people can be able to benefit from their craft
Yeah.
and from what they do.
I think you just answered the next question that I wanted to ask. The next question that I wanted to ask is I wanted to say that if you were to suggest from your point of view, if somebody were to ask you, how can we help the Liberian entertainment business, including from modeling to movies to music and anything entertainment sport? If somebody were to ask you, what would be your suggestion? How can we help to make the Liberian entertainment business work?
Um, that's a lot. That's a
Mhm.
lot of work. It
Yeah.
has a lot of work that needs to be done. A lot of work
Hmm.
done,
Yeah.
to get the entertainment industry blooming.
Yeah.
So everybody just got to do their part
Yeah.
from promotion to working overtime. If you're a model, you do your best of work. Don't limit yourself like, oh, because this is Liberia, so I have to work like with that
Yeah.
like mindset. Oh, like just in Liberia, man, let me just do it anyhow. Work
Yeah.
work like you are working, on an international stage. To promoters, to bloggers, to everybody. Like put
Yeah.
yourself into what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know, give it your best. The world is watching. You
Yeah.
never know who might come, and be like, oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
just
and
work.
one thing that touched me today, and I told one of my family member in Liberia was when I asked you, I said, you speak okay, you speak well. And I said, how did you learn how to speak well? Okay. Something like that. I know
Work.
most of us, I was in Liberia, I used to speak Colloqua, the West Point English, the real sidewalk English. I used to speak that ill. And I still speak it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that, oh, I speak better now. No, trust me. I still try to do my Colloqua thing. Um, so what I'm trying to say is that I was like, okay, you speak okay. How did you learn how to speak like that? And you told me, you said that I pay attention to my English teacher.
Yes,
Do
I
you
said
want to do you want to touch on that? And that really touched me too, though. I was like, yes, it's good to pay attention to your English teacher. And now from now on, I don't have an English teacher to pay attention to anymore, but I'll pay attention to people who speak better English.
yes.
So you want to touch on that a little bit? How did you pay attention to English teacher when you have sidewalk English everywhere in Liberia?
It's just the same thing I was just talking about, putting your best in everything you do. People
Yeah.
go to school, but then they are yet to learn what they are taught.
Okay.
So wherever you find yourself, whatever you're doing, give it your best, do it with your all, and you will definitely see results. You can
Okay.
tell me you go to school from kindergarten all the way to 12th grade and you can't compose a sentence. You can speak anything better for the next person to understand you. You know, so a lot of people and myself went to the same school. A lot
Yeah,
of people and myself sat in the same class, but then they will not speak the way I would speak, or
yeah,
they would speak better than me, or um they would speak bad. You know, they would speak. You know, but
yeah,
it just
yeah,
shows that no matter where you are, because people will say, "Oh, no school in Liberia, the education system is a mess." So that's why a lot of people speak broken English.
yeah,
But there are a lot of people who went to school in Liberia all their life, but then they still speak good English.
yeah.
So there's no excuse. You just have to do whatever you're doing and put your mind to it and give it your best. That's it.
I think you're 100% right. You are 100% right. People
Yeah.
need to pay attention to that, and a lot of us now we can say that, yeah, I wish I done that, I do that. But let me read the comment. The person commented, good afternoon, my people. Marvin Kamara, thank you. I know you're a Paul Pogba fan. I'm a Manchester United diehard fan too. Thank you, Marvin, for commenting. Hey, a lot of you that are watching, you can comment, you can ask the young girl any question you want. She doesn't have to answer it, but yeah, please. I always do that. There are certain questions I don't ask, but you guys can ask that question, and it's up to her to answer it yes or no, and we can move on. But thank you so much, Marvin Kamara, for answering. For commenting. As we are continuing this interview, I'm so excited for this young lady, for her internet going great. That's one of the things I was worrying about. I was like, oh my God, when you call people in Liberia or Ghana, Nigeria, the internet is a little bit tricky. It's not a bad thing. I mean, it's not that it is what it is. But at least I was thinking about it. But I'm glad that you have a very good internet. That's a good thing. Um, what do you think about Liberia right now overall? If you were to tell other people that want to go to Liberia, people who live abroad, like myself, for me, I believe in Liberia. I'm gonna go to Liberia. There's no doubt about that. But other people who want to go to Liberia, but they're thinking about it, what do you want to tell them?
People, when people hear about Africa, they think it is, you know, an horrible place and all of that. But Liberia is not a bad place.
Yeah,
Liberia is a great place that you want to visit.
yeah,
You know, even though we are struggling with one or two things, it's not a perfect society, but it
yeah,
is wonderful. You know, the freedom, like you live freely, you able to access stuff at your own time and will and all of that. So it is actually a nice place, have nice places to go, nice resorts and beaches for those that are in the tourism section and all of that. So Liberia is not a bad place, even though it's not really the best place in the
hmm,
world. But it is the best place. It is a good place that you want to visit. It is nice. The people are nice.
yeah,
Liberians are very nice set of people.
yeah,
You know, so we are very welcoming and all of that.
yeah. So, how will you consider yourself a I don't know how to say it, a patriotic Liberian or a Liberian? I just say, you know why? I'm okay. I love my country. I'm fine. A patriotic Liberian is somebody who every day, for me, I can consider myself a patriotic Liberian. Every time, everywhere I go, everybody don't have to be the same. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
Yeah, but everywhere I go, no matter who I'm talking to, I tell people, hey, I'm from Liberia. I'm this. I'm proud. I don't care what you think about my country. I love that country. I was born in Liberia. I will die in Liberia. That's what I always tell people. Even the white people, I tell them the same thing. Um, and so a lot of my friends, they consider me to be patriotic Liberian, and I accept that. What would you consider yourself to be? A patriotic Liberian or a Liberian? I say, you know what? I'm just living in the country. It's good. Either way, it's a good thing. What
No, so I understand patriotism a little different from the way you said it. I
yeah,
don't have to say, "Oh, I will live here, I will die here." I love
yeah,
my country no matter
yeah,
what. People are
yeah,
being patriotic. I know for a fact I'm a patriotic Liberian because I want the best for my country. I
yeah,
love my country, and I'm doing everything in my power to make sure that this place is, safe enough from me and my children and children after me.
Yeah.
So in that is patriotism. So
Yeah.
I'm a patriotic Liberian because
Yeah.
I pledge my allegiance to Liberia no matter what. We
Yeah.
are fix it.
Yeah.
even, even though the people we expected to do it for us, some of them have failed us and all of that, but it is our duty as a Liberian. Because
Yeah.
if you think like, oh, this person should fix Liberia, then I don't know, because we should see it like everybody business.
Yeah.
Once you have the mind that it is my duty to make my country better, I think you are a patriotic citizen.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Um.
how I think about Liberia.
Yeah. That's a that no that's a very good answer. That's the best way to say it. I'm assuming you live in Monrovia right now.
Yes.
What do you think about Monrovia? A lot of some people, some of the friends that I know that traveled to Monrovia, they came back. They say we need to do something better. The sanitation, the traffic. It's not just the traffic. I live in LA, Los Angeles, and the traffic is tough. It's horrible. But they said that the traffic cars need to go the right direction, like not opposite direction. Somebody you're driving and somebody coming straight at you. There should be two lanes where one car going that way, the other car coming this way. Um, Out of that, what do you think about the sanitation and the way people drive in Liberia from your point of view?
So Liberia, Monrovia is a small city,
Yeah,
but there's a lot of work, you know, that needs to be done
yeah,
when it comes to the sanitation and the driving. There are a lot of crazy drivers in Liberia.
yeah,
Somebody will just go sit down behind somebody and they teach them how to drive. Next minute they in the car driving without even a
yeah,
driver or anything. So people do crazy stuff. Even sometimes if I'm driving, like if you're driving like you have to be extra careful. You have
mhm,
to automatically think like the other person coming doesn't know anything. So you have to drive for yourself and drive for the next man, or else you get into trouble. Meaning
yeah,
they're supposed to keep my car in the street.
yeah.
And
So,
for that, if you get out to accident, they will cost you for your whole car. So it's like that. It's rough, it's smooth. But
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
So my next question for you is, I just want to avoid that. I want to get away from that thing. Now we come into the fun part of it. What are some of the cool places that you can recommend in Monrovia right now? Some of the cool places. If I come to Liberia, I want to come to Liberia and have fun and get loose and not worry about getting shot by a police officer here or wherever it is. You heard the news, and just go to Liberia and just have fun. And, where are some of the cool places? Restaurant, club,
um,
bar. Not too much club, but a little bit of club. It's just places
for
that
me,
I can hang out with friends.
I'm a resort kind of person. I love resort. I love beaches.
Yeah.
So I can recommend them Lebasa,
I saw
Tropicana.
the picture of you there.
Always
I,
there.
I knew that was coming.
I'm always there.
Yeah.
Lebasa, Tropicana, and there are a lot of beautiful beaches in Liberia. I think I visited literally all. Nana Lodge in Cape Mount,
Mhm.
and we have Bamboons Beach, and and then when it comes to club, the famous 231.
Mm. I heard that name before.
Yes, the famous 231.
I think somebody posted something. Either Mr. Smith, LIB Money. I don't know if you know him.
Um,
He's my friend. Mr. Smith, LIB Money is a head code rapper. And I think he's did something like that. And I saw a picture of 231, either 231 or Golden Gate, something. One of the
yeah,
places he posted. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So that, yeah, that's a good thing. So when it comes to tourist attraction, what are some of the places you recommend? I know you'll say Lake Basa again because that's your
Yes, Lebasa is good. And
okay.
the Blue Lake, I love the Blue Lake.
Okay.
Yes, that's the Blue Lake and Nana Lodge.
Okay.
Yes, so it's just so peaceful, quiet, you know, relaxing.
Yeah.
Yes, and the Patawi waterfall. That's another beautiful place,
Yeah.
honey. You
Yeah.
know.
One of my friend texted me. He's watching, but he didn't want to comment here because he think it's too something. He was thinking. He said you are so beautiful. Are you?
Oh,
Have you ever thought about being a Miss Liberia or something?
oh, yes. I have given that a thought, but not right now, though. I have
Okay.
thought that, you know, have my attention right now. So
You
after
got
that,
you got what I got your attention.
um, most it's just basically just my school actually.
Okay.
It's just
You
my school.
so you studying right now?
Yes, I'm studying right now.
Okay. What you major? What's your major?
I'm majoring accounting.
Hmm. Okay. That's good. That's good. Why inspire you to get to that place from being a model to accounting? Some people want to be a fashion designer. Don't get me wrong. It's not a bad idea.
Oh,
I'm just
they are
saying.
all in line. They are all in line. It's business.
Yeah.
I entered the business college so that I can be fully equipped and all of that.
You have a
Cause
plan B.
yes, cause I'm an entrepreneur in waiting.
Hmm.
So I'm just trying to get all the knowledge I can get
Yeah.
to kick off. So
People say everything you have to have a plan B.
it's just the same thing.
Yeah.
Yes, cause
In everything, people say it's good to have a plan B, and I'm glad you have a plan B.
right.
You got it going. If you were to choose anybody from long time ago, this is my tough question now, but you don't have to answer it. From long time ago, since before Liberia got her independent to today, if you have to choose your number one person in that I don't know how to say it. Somebody who inspire you, somebody you look up to, somebody that you can talk about as your number one Liberian who influenced you for their work, for whether it's politics or whatever it is, who will you name? And don't get me wrong, I don't judge people. My thing, I'm sure they don't judge people. You can say whether it's politician or whoever, you can say it doesn't matter.
Um, the truth is, I'm not. I'm not really sure,
Yeah,
but
I know.
yes, the thing is, there are two women that I can say like I really um I really look up to,
Mhm.
but there are two women that I admire a lot,
Yeah,
and that's former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf
yeah.
and my friend Benita Ure.
What's so special about her? A lot of people talk about her, like they said that she's doing great job in Liberia. Why
She's
do what? Tell her, tell her. Said the guy from Liberian TV, his name is Jefferson. He said that what's so special about you that everybody talking about
she's
you?
amazing. She's amazing. She's an
Okay,
amazing young lady. She does a lot. Like she's so impactful.
yeah,
You- She does a lot. She does a
yeah.
lot.
I follow her a lot on Facebook. Not yeah, Facebook, Instagram. Every story she posts, I follow it. I'm that when it comes to Instagram, I'm story freak. If you see me, every story you post, I will follow. I will watch it.
Yeah,
Um, some people even try to hide their story from me. They don't know that on Instagram there's a way to know when somebody hide their story. They don't know that. They still try to hide their story from me. I said, you know what? I don't care because everybody that posts that story, for some reason, I like to follow it. And she's one of those people that she will post story about what she's doing and some of the kids that she's working with and some of her organization. I think influence Liberia's healing Liberia.
still in Liberia.
Yeah, she has that thing going, and she's one of the people that I really want to get on the show to really talk to because she's doing great job in Liberia, and I'm one of those people that really believe in Liberia, and I really want to get. I want anybody that is making a difference in Liberia. I want to talk to you, and I want people that don't know to know you, whatever you're doing. I know a lot of people know her because she's doing great job. but there are more that don't know what she is doing. So I really want to get her to go. I want to get her going. Anyway, it's not about her. It's about you. A few years from now, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I'm gonna be uh, an established entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have my master's
Mm-hmm.
business management,
Okay. Wow.
and
You're not smart girl. You're not eating your school fee with donor.
no, no, no,
Mhm.
no,
Mhm.
yes, and
Not because in America you think I don't know how to speak Kolokwa. I can speak Kolokwa even more than you. Mhm.
right, and in 5 years, I'm gonna be Miss Liberia.
Oh, nice. I will support you though. And I know
Yes,
a lot of people will support you because I have some friends that already commented on that. Not just that one friend, few friends asked me, well, is she gonna be Miss Liberia? And Miss Liberia, you guys see?
Liberia. So it's on the list. So
Hmm.
there's a lot of things I'm gonna be in 5 years, and that's just few of them that I listed to you.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's good. That's a good thing. It's good to always have a goal and a dream to know which direction you are going.
right.
Um, yeah. So you've been talking about being an entrepreneur and being a business person. Um, how if I would say if investor was watching you right now, what can you tell them when it comes to starting a business in Liberia, inspiring people to work and to give a lot of Liberian job? What can you say about that?
Um, to start a business in Liberia, definitely nobody should think of it as easy.
Yeah.
Economy is shaking.
Trust
You know,
me, I know.
it can still work. You can still make it happen. So I'm
Yeah.
not expert yet to give any entrepreneur an advice. That's why I'm still in school, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but there are a lot of sectors that people can still invest in, and
Yeah.
you can still create job opportunity for a lot of Liberians, and
Yeah.
you can still have a lot of profit in return, and you can
Yeah.
even develop Liberia in the process, help develop Liberia in the process of all of that. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, that's good. I mean, I hope you can still see me. I'll work in something quick. Yeah, all of you that are watching, please comment if you have any question on this young lady. I've been beating her with questions, and all of that. We are on this. We are talking about this. Liberia. Okay, you're in Liberia right now. What's the hottest music that you like?
hottest music.
Because you see, the reason I'm asking you this, I was
Uh-huh.
in California and I didn't know some of the music that was going on. I used to follow Liberian music and stuff until I went on the East Coast. When I went on the East Coast, I started as just some of the Liberian music that come in, like the what's his name, Skinny Boy Panto or whatever his name is. Skinny Boy Pancho and other music. They started playing them, and I was like, oh damn. And the guy Jazino and other people they start playing the music. I'm like, oh wow, this is cool Liberian music. And my sister played it, the other music. This guy Eric Jizzle, there's a song that she played. And oh wow, there's good Liberian music going on. So what's your favorite Liberian music right now?
Um, there are a lot of good songs actually. Danceable ones. There are a lot of good songs,
Yeah.
but I usually listen to um Stunner. I
Okay.
usually listen to Stunner
Oh,
song.
Sooner. I know Sooner.
Yes,
Not know him in person, but I
yeah,
know.
follow
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
Yeah. So I listen to Stunner songs and this guy J Slot. You
Okay.
know, their music, the words and everything. They're so
Yeah.
calm, nice, everything. So I usually listen to their songs, like Stunner new song, Mr. Right.
I'm
Like,
sure that girl threw that in your face a lot, Benita.
yeah.
I saw it on Instagram. She always posts a Mr. Right and she tried to sing to it. And
Yeah.
okay, so that,
Yes, it's a nice song.
yeah, that's cool though. That's really cool. So if you were to add, um, when it comes to, do you see yourself traveling like abroad to do movies and stuff or modeling?
Of course.
Yeah,
Of course, I see myself doing that because we have a very small market in Liberia, and
yeah.
if I want to grow bigger, if I want my brain to expand, I can't limit myself to working only in Liberia. So
Oh,
definitely,
absolutely.
yeah, definitely, I will have to travel to different countries around the world.
Yeah.
To,
So
yeah.
you were born and raised in Liberia, right?
Born and raised in Liberia.
How was it growing up in Liberia? I grew up in Liberia. Don't get me wrong. I left Liberia about 12, 13 years ago. So everything that went down in Liberia, I was there. But from my own experience, I know my experience. But I'm asking you, how was it growing up there? Y'all went
Hey,
through.
just people past doesn't show. Sometimes they say people past doesn't show in them, or how a person was raised doesn't show in them. But I think my life speaks a lot about how I was raised.
Hmm.
So Liberia has been so fair to me. I shouldn't spoil Liberia name.
Yeah.
Growing up wasn't tough. I went to the best of schools. Um, I had the best of meals, and I was not deprived of anything or any
Yeah.
of my right as a child.
Yeah.
And God has been so faithful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's which high school did you go to?
I went to Sotelmo and I graduated from JJ Roberts.
Okay. Wow, that's a big school.
Yeah.
That's a I. That's a big school for a guy like me who went to Grady Addison. Who went to? I remember when they used to play the high school football. Become football. Liberians are watching. In America, I say soccer, but football. But when we were playing the football, and the teacher Robert come around, and we had the Grady Addison. It was a little bit different. Teacher Robert's, yeah, big school, and Grady Addison. But hey, we Grady Addison, we have our little vibes going on. So I didn't really care that much. That's what I could afford. But yeah, that's a Grady. JJ Robert was really. I knew some friends that used to attend JJ Robert. That's a good school. What do you like about great JJ Robert?
JJ Roberts is a great school. Like, if you're not in JJ Roberts, and then you would think that all the students of JJ Roberts, they have the stereotype that JJ Roberts students are wild, they are rude, um, blah blah. But
Because they are from a rich family.
right,
Mhm.
but they are mostly academic than any other thing.
Mm,
That school will push you to study indirectly. Like they will not force you to study. Teacher will not force you to sit down in class. But when you see your results at the end of the day, and they display your grade on the board for everybody to
oh,
see what you score, you
wow.
be serious in next semester to study. So
Mm,
like they push you to study, and you want to become your best. You want to show that, oh, I can do this, I can do that, and all of that.
yeah.
Yes, and they
Wow.
make learning fun, where you not have to go to school like you're going to a war zone. You be
Yeah.
assigned by the school the very next day, and
Yeah.
all of that, because they have a lot of activities that keep the students, you know, hungry and thirsty to run back to school.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, I got a response. I was just responding to somebody who wanted to, who were watching you and they're like, "Can I come on? Can I come on?" They wanted to be on the show. That's a good thing. What do you do, overall? What do you think about the Liberian educational system? I know some of these things it's more than entertainment. I'm asking you, but it's just your opinion, your point of view.
Um, as compared to other educational system around the world, we are a little behind
Hmm.
and need a lot of improvement
Yeah,
in our sector. I was privileged to go to a school where learning, was made easier, but not so many kids are. You know, some children are in a learning environment that is not conducive, and you will not be going to school where you don't have a chair to even sit in, and then you even pay attention to the lesson. Like, come on,
yeah,
so there's a lot of things that need to be done, going from the school buildings to the teachers to the students. A lot of work needs to be done because some teachers are not properly trained. you
yeah,
know that profession, they just go to that job as a means of having income.
yeah,
And then they tend to end up less have frustration on the students and all of that. And some students are not so disciplined, and they tend to get the school hard time. So a lot of work in structure and system need to be done with the education system in Liberia, because it
yeah,
is not so very good.
yeah.
You know, yes.
Yeah, that's a good answer though. That's a very good answer. Besides living in Monrovia, have you been traveling other part of the country? And what are some of the counties you travel to? Don't say my Gibby County because it's right there of the road.
But it's a
It's almost like when I ask American, have you traveled to other countries? That yes, I traveled to Mexico. I traveled to Canada. So don't say that. I mean beyond these countries. So I'm just saying, don't say my Gibby County.
so I've been to Bomi, I've been to Magibi, I've been to Nimba, I've been
I
to
said, don't say.
I've been to Bong, I've been to Grand Bassa, I've been to Grand Cape Mount, and I think yes, six. I've
Okay.
traveled.
You said six. I will cancel my Gibby because everybody go to my Gibby. Everybody go to my Gibby. Few
No,
minutes.
Magibi, Magibi is a county.
No, it's a county. That's true. Actually, you're right. It's a county. You're right. But what I'm trying to say, my Gibby, Bombing, those places, you take two steps, you are out of
No,
Maserati.
not too stable.
I'm saying it the simple way, like two steps you're out. Um, what are some of the work that you have done that you're proud of that you can look back on to say, oh, you know what, I done this work, I got this work going as a model, as an you say you haven't been 100% into acting yet, but as a model that you're like, oh, I represented the brand, they treated me very well.
So I've worked with Take Me Liberia.
Okay,
It was an amazing experience, and you know, I've worked with Orange, no, not Orange, Lone Star,
okay,
and I've worked with all the smaller brands, and it has been amazing.
yeah.
Yes,
How do you book your job as a person? How do you book your job?
people reach out to me. Oh, can I have you on this project? And I'm like, okay. They're sending their contract. I send in my rate, and we get a deal. If we agree, if we
Yeah.
don't, if they can afford my rate, I work for them. If they can't afford my rate, we call it a day.
So my question is, if somebody wanted to hire you abroad to say, you know what, I got this thing going, I want a model who can represent my brand. How do they contact you?
Through my social media pages. That's why all my pages are public, and sometimes people can yeah, like the same way you reach out to me. So people reach out to me through my social media pages, my email, and
And that's me trying to promote your page now. So sell it, girl. Go for it.
on my my yes, my Instagram, Dearest Dolo, my Facebook, Dearest Dolo, um, Snapchat, everywhere, Dearest Dolo, Dearest.
Email, about email. I know the email, but I don't want to say it. Yeah.
Yes, in my email, dearestdolo@gmail.com. So it's just Dearest Dolo.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you're a promoter, you're whoever you are, you want to hire my sister to come here and do your thing, do her thing, and
Right.
yeah, she's ready to travel. Yeah, she's a Liberian superstar model. She got it all together going. If you want to contact her, just go for the email. That's the name you're seeing right now. The name she has here. Just remove the N and put Dearest Dolo at
Dearest
gmail.com, and you can email her and you guys can take it from there. This girl, one thing I always say on my channel, this girl is very serious about her business. Don't don't email her. You'll be talking about, oh yeah, there's much money in there. You'll be talking about, you think that your chamo you're looking for, not your chamo. I learned this thing too on the East Coast. I never knew the meaning of chamo until I went to East Coast recently to visit some family, and I got to realize there's something called chamo in Liberia. And what the hell is chamo? They said, well, the chamo is mean your side Jew or your gay friend, your gay. So I was like, interesting. But anyway, they get not ready for your chamo thing. They get she's ready for her business, and that's the business. I don't want to talk for her. That up to her to tell you what she wants. But she's ready for her business. She's not here for that rude conversation you had on Facebook and Instagram, and she want her business going. But anyway, um, my Liberian TV people, please comment. Let's talk. Ask this girl question. She's living in Liberia. Are you thinking about going to Liberia right now, and you have some doubt? Ask this real question. She's the real deal. She live on the ground. So there's a keke. When I was back home, there was no keke. I think there was no keke. Have you taken the keke in Liberia?
Yes. I usually ride the keke when I'm in town
Yeah,
because you don't want to be driving from every street to street, so it's easier.
yeah.
You can just get in the keke and you know to move from one place to another, from one street to another.
So you rather pack your car and take
Yeah.
keke? Wow.
Yes.
What about you hire a driver? Because in LA, I always said I'd rather hire a driver, take me all over the place. Then he worry about the traffic. Let me just relax. Even if I have to sleep, I'll sleep. And let him worry about the traffic. And you in Liberia, take a care because you don't want to drive your car.
Yeah.
But one thing I want to ask though, few let's just say few months back, there were traffic, people driving opposite of others. And some of us Liberian TV, I told one of my guy, record a video so that maybe because I have government officials and other people that watch my channel, let them watch the channel and see how bad the traffic is, and they will do something about it. I'm not saying because of our channel they changed, but I realized that after a few times when I was watching a video that one of my guys make recently, I think about a week ago, the traffic was a little bit better. The car going the right direction instead of a driver driving straight in your face. There was going the good direction, which was really good. So, from your point of view, what do you think about the traffic right now? Like, how does it work? Like, is it better now than before?
Traffic can get messy based on seasons.
Yeah,
Like Christmas season is gonna be crazy,
yeah,
and sometimes most drivers be impatient, and then they tend to take the other lane, and that's what we're talking about. Be driving in your face, so
yeah.
they try to take the other lane to rush and do other stuff. Um,
My
yeah,
my question to you: what's the number one thing that you like about Liberia?
I just I just like that it's free.
Okay, the
Yeah,
freedom you get.
Yes, I just like that it's free.
Yeah,
I've been here all my life, and I feel like there's nowhere better.
yeah,
I will go other places, and I just feel good here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, what is the number that what's the thing that you don't like about Liberia? I know some of us we love Liberia to our
I
heart, but there's certain thing you wish that were
there's
different.
thing that I really hate about like Dior and that thing. If that thing is eradicated, it is kicked out, Liberia will be 100 times better than it is right now.
Yeah.
And it is lawlessness. Liberia Liberians are lawless.
Hmm.
There is no law in order. There is no system. Apparently, there is a law, but nobody's following it.
Yeah.
Everybody's just doing their do.
Yeah. I think I think you're right. You're a
And
hundred percent.
in
You're
a lot of places, like the way you saying about the traffic, this driver know that he's not supposed to drive on the other side of the road, but then he will still go and drive there because at the end of the day, he won't be punished for driving there.
yeah,
So that's the kind of lawlessness we're talking about. People just do what they want to do and get away with it.
yeah.
No,
Actually, yeah, you're
no
right.
paying for anything.
Yeah.
And oh, if I do this, I will pay for it. If I do that, I will pay for it. There's no law in all of the country is lawless, and I believe if we can fix that, we'll fix a lot of things.
Yeah. You are right, 100% right. That's one of the things that we have issue with. We Liberian, we can develop things, we can create things, we can do this, but we don't maintain those stuff. We have laws in place. It's against the law to go that lane,
Right,
but we still go anyway. They're against the law to do this, but we don't follow it. People, I think it's all boiled down to, I don't mean to, I know the last time when I had a great interview, everybody said it was great. One person commented, oh, you didn't need to bring politics in. One way or the other, we need to bring something in to talk about this. I think we need to have people that really want to pay attention to these things and make them work. In the US, there are people who break laws. I'm saying I always bring the US in because I live here right now and I live in Liberia. And the place is not perfect, 100%. It's not perfect. But there, the law here, there are police officer everywhere. There are people that run red light, but there is police officer that will pull them over and give them ticket.
right.
And there are people that drink and drive, but there is police officer that will pull them over and give them ticket for drinking and driving, and they will even go to try. They'll go to school for that drinking and driving, and they will get suspended for that. And so we Liberia, we really need people that will pay attention to this. I was talking to somebody. I'm not just talking about the current administration or past administration. I'm just talking in general. We were talking about the sanitation in Liberia, and the person was like, "Oh, you know why? You know when you clean the street, there are people that will put trash on the street." I say, "Yes, it's true," but there are people in other countries that will try their best to continue to make this work. They will keep educating people that, "Oh, if you put trash on the street, I'll fine you. In front, your house need to be this." Building inspector. If your building is not painted and it's falling down, the building inspector that will make sure that you do that, or they will fine you.
Yeah,
So for me, I think we really need to make things work. So you're right. Liberians are not, they don't follow the law because we don't have a system, and we have some system. Don't get me, we have some system, but we don't have people that implement those systems. We don't have people that really make sure those system works.
right.
And that's one of the things. But anyway, I'm getting out of the political stuff a little bit. um what my question, one of the questions that I want to ask you is, have you traveled to other countries other than Liberia? Besides, I'm not talking about Western countries, but other African countries.
Nah,
You haven't traveled to Guinea, Sierra Leone, Africa,
wait. I've been to Guinea. I've been to Ghana.
but then you travel to other countries.
Yeah, I've been to Guinea. I've been to Ghana. I lived
Yeah.
Guinea for years.
For how many years?
I think 2 or 3 years or so.
What were you doing there, if you don't mind me asking?
I was a kid though. My mom
Oh,
relocated there. From,
is
I was
that
like,
because is that because of war?
I think something like, yes, I think so.
Okay.
Yes, because I was a kid. I was like 2 or something.
Did you answer my question when I say how is it growing up? How was it growing up in Liberia as a kid?
I did.
Okay. I
I
was
did.
just making sure because I know sometimes I talk too much that sometimes when I ask one question, I don't realize that the other person is answering. So when it comes to the humanitarian stuff, what are some of the humanitarian organizations are you involved in right now?
Um, I personally um do donations to people. I personally sponsor some humanitarian organizations, but
Yeah,
I don't come up to show it and, oh, I gave money to the person yesterday, I give
yeah.
money to them tomorrow and all of that. But I'm planning on starting fight against period poverty by next year January.
What's the name?
Period poverty,
Wow, what's it going to be about?
to give out parts to those who can afford reusable parts, and
Yeah,
to teach them on how to use it and give them some, education about their periods and all of that. So I'm
yeah,
starting that, but then people usually do that, but they do it right within Monrovia. If it's a few community and you give one or two girls parts, what becomes of them the next month where they can't afford to
yeah,
get that part if you're not there to give it to them again?
yeah,
So I'm starting like a program where we'll be consistent
yeah,
and focus mainly on the rural area in the counties,
yeah,
because like they need it more, and where we can teach them and we can provide the reusable parts and teach them on how to use it and maintain it.
yeah,
That way we can always be able to chip in, check up, and
yeah.
know that when they are always having something to use during the month of that, you know
Yeah. I
that
know you on your Facebook page. For me, when I'm interviewing people, I try to then research to learn about the person. That way I know what I'm talking about. On your Facebook page, you said something about ISWM, Liberia. What does that mean? If you don't have to talk about it, I think
okay.
co-founder ISWM.
I had a friend I had a friend myself, and that was way back. So
Okay.
page that we were trying to work on is Start Me Liberia, all about teaching, Liberians that everything you want to see change in Liberia, it should start with you. You
Wow,
know,
that's good.
yes, it start with me Liberia.
Yeah,
So
I'm glad I asked that question though because that's a very good one. That's a good
yes,
something.
if
The
you want
change that we all want, it
to
has to start with us. Yeah,
make sure that you yourself you are corruption free. So
yeah,
every change you want to see, it should start, from you. You can't be
yeah,
demanding change from somebody else while you doing the same thing.
yeah. So now let's talk about the. I know right now you're speaking Liberian standard English. Let's see if do you know how to speak colloquial? I know you know how to speak colloquial. Me, I used to speak. I told you I used to speak the sour English. You can't beat me in the colloquial. So my sister, all the people English you're speaking. Me, I got lost. I went to Grady Addison. I'm just a village man. I come from the bush, and I went to Grady Addison, and I still speak my colloquial. What kind of colloquial you can speak, my sister?
Well, I can speak Koloka very well.
You can speak colloquial. You're a JJ Rava student.
No, I can speak Koloka. Oh. Hey, look at me, yeah.
Look at you. Look at you. You have to look at it. Look at it, man. Yeah, yeah. So, my people, the kind of thing, I want to come to Liberia tomorrow and I want to swallow some dakun or fufu. That what place you take me?
Doma or Fufu.
Dakun. There's something called dakun.
Dokmu is not Liberian food. Dokmu is a Ghanaian
Dakun,
food.
dakun. Oh, okay. You're a quick guy. You're a quick guy. When I in the village in Sino County in Grand County, they used to say dakun. and there's a thing that you grate her, that like cassava you grate her, and then you put it in a package, you boil it, and then you beat it in a mother, and
That's
then
that's the one they can call domo. What they can call greater domo. That's it's not dokun.
well, that's it. The village people in China used to call it dakun.
Oh, I know it's a bit domo.
Yeah, yeah. So the village people used to call it dakun. But anyway, yeah. So, but that's how we used to call it. I got used to that village name. You see, I say I'm a bushman. The thing is, not because in America now, I still a bushman. A bushman is a bushman. In America, they say you get a man out of the hood, but you can't get a hood out of him. You get me out of the village, you can't get a village out of me. But so, my sister, speak little colloquia now. The people, my viewer, want to hear your colloquia. Oh yeah, maybe English is speaking like you're Monrovia girl. That's Friday the cell phone man or somebody sang that song called Monrovia young girl. Hey, Monrovia young girl.
Yes, but I can speak colloquial.
What kind of Kodokwa you can speak now? I don't want you to
Any
speak.
colloquial I can speak. I can speak anything in colloquial.
I want you to be speaking Kodokwa. I don't want you to be speaking all the different boy when
Okay,
you answer.
but I don't know. I can speak colloquial. That's colloquial, right?
Ena Kodokwa, when Kodokwa, it's a Ena Kodokwa. That what thing you talking about? Me, I can speak Kodokwa.
Okay.
I'm putting you on the spot. Sorry. um. So, what have you been to West Point? You visit West Point? Before we go, I know I've been putting you here too long, too much.
I've been to West Point.
Okay. One thing I want to say before you go is what do you want to what's the last thing you want to say to Liberian home and bro?
Well, I just want to tell every Liberian out there to be supportive. People complain about Liberians not being supportive enough. So we are all we got. If a Liberian can support me, who else will support me? You know. So let us appreciate what we have got, be supportive, and see how best we can make our country name, a better name among other countries in the world and make this place a better place for every one of us. Because even if you live in the America, or you live in wherever, at the end of the day, you want to come home, you want to come for vacation, you need somewhere that you can call home and you can visit to. So
Yeah,
it is one of our business to see this little country prosper
yeah,
and see all that we do prosper. So it takes every one of us. It's not a one man job.
yeah,
Together we can do it.
yeah.
You support me, I support you. You push me, I push you. And at the end of the day, everybody succeed. You know.
One
So
question I wanted to ask you too is I know every Liberian, some people have passion, they want to do this, they want to do that. By the end of the day, some of them have different passion. Do you see yourself running for office some days? Someday?
um, well, I can say sometimes situations
After you become a Mace Liberia?
and
I'd say after you become a Mace Liberia, do you see
yeah,
yourself running for office?
sometimes situation and circumstances can push you, and life itself has a way of driving you in certain path, even if you don't want to go there. And if I feel the need where I am needed to serve my country, I will serve wholeheartedly. But it is not something like, oh, I must go into office or I must do blah blah blah, because there is this stereotype that only government officials have certain amount of luxury or money or life in Liberia, which is not true. You can work at a government and you can still be successful. And people need to stop going into government with the mindset of enriching themselves rather with the mindset of working and you know making Liberia a better place. Because if I will ever have to work in government, that is, I have seen the need, and like I need to work and need to do this for my country, or my
Yeah.
country is calling on me to do this and to do that, so I have to go and work for them.
Yeah.
But
I
not
think
to
I think
mind.
you're speaking like the modern, the new generation of Liberia. The new generation of Liberia, we believe in making a difference in our country, and we really have passion for it. I mean, I'm one of those people, and I met few Liberians so far that just want to make the difference in Liberia. Their goal is to. It's not just about making their life better.
Better.
Some of us, we are here. We work hard, and we are making we are making living, but we still want to make the difference in Liberia. That is our goal. So I know what you're talking about, and that's the thinking of the new generation. And I really appreciate you for coming on my show. Do you want people, if you have any page, social media page, you want people to follow, or
There,
anything you want people to follow? This is your chance to promote it to our people that are watching.
there's Dolo on Instagram, there's in Dolo on Facebook, there's Dolo on TikTok, there's Dolo on Snapchat. It's just there's Dolo.
Why not YouTube?
Um, a lot of people have talked to me about getting a YouTube page, but I'm acting too lazy because I feel like it's a lot of work.
It's
So
not a work.
I just been dragging, but I will work on that.
Trust me, it's a lot of work to
It's a
be on
lot.
YouTube.
I
It's a
will.
lot of work to be on YouTube because it's a lot. I mean,
A lot.
I'm on YouTube and I know how it works. The reason I'm on
We
YouTube
have a
because
YouTube, but it's not active. I don't do
yeah,
any work on it, so
yeah,
I don't make sure it for people to follow. Because I can tell people to go follow your blank page that I'm not working on.
yeah.
You know,
Number one reason I created YouTube a few years back is to have a YouTube channel that is called Liberian TV, and it was the idea of using the YouTube channel to promote Liberia. And I'm still on it, and I'm happy. I do no regret for doing it, to putting all the work. I mean, I hire people back home that work for me and all of this, and I'm very proud of myself to really have employee back home to do that. But I understand what you are talking about. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. But if you don't have anything, do you have anything else to say before I close the show? Because I know I've been keeping you for a while.
yeah. So pretty much that's it. Follow me, people everywhere. There's Dolo. Keep up my work. Um, I have a lot of good stuff coming up, and I will need you guys to support. So you can support if you're not following me or watching to see what I'm doing.
Yeah,
So for now, let's just keep it to follow me.
yeah.
Let's
One
see.
thing one thing I can tell you, everybody that are watching, follow my sister on Instagram. Her name is Dearest Dolo.
Yeah,
Derek N Dolo on Instagram. And once you type that in, that's the name you are seeing right now on the page, the live. Follow her there. On Facebook, you said Darius Dolo.
oh, it's the same thing everywhere.
Go and follow her. And if you want to email her, you have work, you want to follow her,
There's
Darius Dolo at Gmail. No N, but just Darius
there's
Dolo at Gmail. Follow her, and you will see everything. You will email her, and she will get back to you. One thing I know about this girl, she's fast. She's really good with getting back to people, and she's a very professional person. I really believe in Liberia, and I want to shine spotlight on everybody. Whether you're a business person, you're a politician, you're a musician, you're a sport person. I believe in that, and this is why I created this show. From the beginning, I was trying to host show, and I'm not used to it, but I'm kind of getting in this. I'm getting the vibes. Talking to people like Dearest Dolo, she has certain vibes going. It get me now believing me. I'm kind of believing in myself, and my friend Zawadi M, who really doing well on YouTube too. She's one of those people when we first started with her YouTube channel. She was like, if you watch her first YouTube videos, she was like, "Hey, my name is Zawadi M," but now she's all like, "I'm Zawadi M. I'm here now." What? So she's one of the people that really inspired me every day to want to do something good. Um, Yes, so people, follow my sister here on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, on Facebook right now, go to her Facebook page, type that name, and you will be able to find her. Go on Instagram, follow her. Let's support Liberian. Don't just support the politicians. For me, I'm not asking for your money. All I'm asking is subscribe my YouTube channel, follow my friends here. My friend Derek Dolo, follow her. I know that's all we want. Let's support each other, no matter what career somebody's in. Thank you so much for being on my show. I really appreciate you so much. You are a great Liberian, and I hope you keep that go hard. I hope you keep working with other Liberians, collaborating with them. When I come to Liberia, we all will collaborate and make sure that the Liberian entertainment business work in the best way possible. And get in touch with my friend Coco Davis. That guy Jefferson, he yeah, she will know for sure. But yeah, keep doing your thing. Keep representing LIB. Don't give up. Don't let the business that we are in right now um, discourage you from doing what you're doing. I know you guys are not getting the right pay, but as time goes by, when we start creating good stuff and everything, you guys will be known as the legend, the icon of Liberian stuff. You started these things. So, a guy like me, even if I go down, I still look up to you and still ask you question like, "Hey, how do I get around Liberian entertainment?" So, you guys keep doing your thing. Don't give up on it. One day, you all will benefit. That's just all I can say. Thanks to everyone who been watching. I really appreciate you for watching. The young lady, yeah, we brought her on to shine the spotlight on some of the good stuff she's doing and her career and everything. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, my sister, for coming on the show. I
Thank
hope
you.
I can bring you again. Please don't. I know I kept you more than 1 hour, but please, when I text you or anything, don't say, that man, the last time he told me 1 hour, he went more than 1 hour. You're not going on that show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
All right, you
All
too.
great nights in Liberia. Hmm. Bye bye. All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching. It's time. It's the end of the show. I hate to cut off things right now, but I have to go. Have a great day. Bye bye.